Welcome back to the Curiosity Cave. I'm going to do a video. I don't have a top 50. I don't have a top any number really, but I'm going to show you some of my favorite pickups from the year and celebrate the holidays by showing you a few of the what I consider great items that I've picked up over the year 2025. So just sit back and relax, and I'll show you what I got. First off, a Wheaties card of Carl Hubble. Next we have Bob Feller. Beautiful color on that one. Facsimile signature there. The next item is it's a two piece showing. It's a night two out of the, I believe there's 4 of these for a set, but I was able to pick up 2 complete panels. 1964 Chicago Cubs Transferettes. And up in the corner, Lou Brock. I'll let you see who else is on there, but Lou is a big name. There's the manager, Bob Kelly. Bob Boole is another one I'm familiar with. Chicago Cubs. And I've seen these cut out into individual cards, or they're paper, so individual players in the past. Here's panel number 2. And the big guy on there, of course, Ernie Banks. There's Ernie in the lower corner. And Ron Santo in the middle. Next up, a photo of 1955. It's a Minnesota Minneapolis Lakers baseball photo. And yes, there is one former Minneapolis Laker right behind the bat boy, Howie Schultz. Howie played for the Lakers, Minneapolis Lakers basketball team. He also played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. In 1947, he was the first baseman in spring training. And Dodgers played Montreal in a 3-game exhibition back home at Ebbets Field. And Howie Schultz was the first baseman. Jackie Robinson was on the Montreal Royals. After that series, Jackie was called up and played for the Brooklyn Dodgers in their 3-game exhibition series against the Yankees. Couple games into the season, Howie was traded to the Phillies. And the rest is history. Jackie took over at first base for that season, 1947. Next up, 1911. I really like this. You rarely see any minor league teams from this era. 1911 St. Paul Saints photo I picked up. And you can see down at the bottom, it's compliments of Frankie Donaker. And probably the most famous guy is Ginger Beaumont on the team. He led the National League in hits on 4 occasions. He had a 30 WAR, so he was a substantial player. Played for Pittsburgh, Boston Braves, maybe even 1 year with the Cubs. But I mean, this is a little less than 5x7, but it's just a wonderful photo. The old logos and St. Paul on the arm, the mascot puppy. It's another item I picked up this year that was pretty cool. It's from the first ever general meeting of the Negro League Baseball Players Association. It's dated 1990. And it's signed by Monty Irvin, Hall of Famer, Leon Day, Hall of Famer. Quincy Troupe is on there. He was a famous author, played with Satchel Paige for the Bismarck Churchills. And there's also a few other players, Max Manning, Bill Wright, Crutchfield, and it's postmarked 1990. And then we go into a little bit of a Wheaties rabbit hole I ran into this summer. Prices are really good this summer. Everybody's at the National, and eBay had some great deals. There's a 3-card panel. I believe this is 1940. And it's got Bob Feller on it, along with Red Ruffing, Yankees pitcher, and Lynn Patrick, hockey star in the NHL. And just to get panels from 1940 or 30 or 41, as this is the case, Jimmy Fox on this one, Bill Dickey on the bottom, and Bernie Bierman. He coached the Minnesota Gophers to 5 national championships in college football, believe that or not. That was after the Bronco Nagurski era. Bruce Smith, the only Hall of Famer ever from the University of Minnesota, played under Bierman in 39-40. And finally, well, I guess we'll jump ahead. I did get a full box, missing the top tabs, nearly full. And this one had Bernie Bierman. This is the other year. This is probably 40. Bernie Bierman, Bob Feller. And it's a complete box except for the top flabs. And there's the front of the box. You can order your silver spoon there. That's why it's one of my favorites from the year. Oh, and I did pick up this nice little item. You might recognize the back. The front is playing card. If you look at it, they're all attached by a rivet of some kind. I believe this is a salesman sample. You can see there, next page, Bobby Lane, next page, Otto Graham, and the next card, then you get Del Schaffner. And just you can kind of scroll through the whole thing. So I believe it's a Standcraft salesman sample for their playing cards, and it's got the green and the red version. So if you're looking for Standcraft sets from 1963, they come with either this red back or this green back. Look at that out of the way. Next up, I got a post-serial panel, 6-card panel. Hank Aaron, Bill White, Pedro Ramos, Roy Sievers. Love when I can find these panels, and then to get the all-time home run king, Hank Aaron on it. Just a fabulous. Then the next one, back to Wheaties. 1951 unused Wheaties box. There's the Bob Feller card. I could cut that out and grade it, I suppose, but I'll just keep it as a full box, unused. I could get this graded too, but I wouldn't get it back for, might not get it back in my lifetime, who knows. And then right now, one of my favorites is picked up a stack of Roger Maris's teammates from 1953, his first year in the minor leagues, Fargo Moorhead Twins. Here's his manager, Zeke Benura. He's a well-known major league player. And I like the backgrounds too of old Barnett Field in Fargo. That's where Fargo North High School is right now. Just show some of these cards. Just great poses. Galen Fiss, who had a nice football career in the NFL. And yes, they were a Cleveland Indians farm team. It's Frank Gravino, see, they were all from 1953. Hit 52 homers that year, over 170 RBIs, and I think he batted 350 something. But he never made it up to the major leagues. The next year he hit even more homers, but his RBIs and average went down. Here's a nice shot with a logo. And none of these cards have ever been graded by PSA or SGC. So how rare are they? Only cards from this set that have ever been graded are the two poses of Roger Maris, and two of them each have been graded. One signed one just sold in Heritage auction this year, and it was spelled Maras. Autographed Roger Maris card went for around $22,000, which isn't too bad. And I won't go through them all, but I will go to the next stack. These are the same cards, only they're all signed. So I have 15 different signed cards and 12 unsigned cards. And if you put them together, I'm like two Roger Maris and a Frank Gravino version away from having the full set. These are in the standard catalog that was compiled by SGC. You can see this group is all signed. Joe Camacho, I wonder if he was the first Macho Camacho. Not a lot of major league experience by these guys. Here's a Galen Fiss. He's probably got the most professional experience playing in the National Football League. And here's my favorite, of course, Frank Gravino. Big hitter that year. Roger hit 9 homers that year, so Frank carried the load with 152. They also hosted the All-Star game that year. And you got to show a couple catcher cards. This card has 2 variations. I've got one unsigned one without the baseball showing. Ray Mendoza. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. These are the favorite items that I picked up this year. This Fargo Moorhead Twins might be the rarest. I don't know if they have much value for being the rarest, but population of 0.0 at this point for every card that I have. I don't have Roger yet. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope everybody has a wonderful new year, and keep collecting what you like to collect, and when the drama gets too deep, just turn to one of them channels that is cards only. That really helps you get out of it. So thank you and have a good one.